Hello everybody, my name is Gumjaw. Welcome to part 4 of the Mega Man Maker Kaizo Contest Judging Series. In this episode, we are looking at one level and one level only. It is the number 3 ranked entry chosen by both myself and the rest of the judges. Take a look. Number 3, Napalms Windstorm Challenge. 249992. 14 plays, -2 score by OmegaNeo. Let's go. Looks like we got top spin and windstorm. What's over here? No. Alright. We did it. Okay. He's baiting me with moves that I like. Oop. Faced the wrong way. That's cool that the resets... Are the resets always going to bring me one, like, 2 tricks back? So the trick I attempted plus 1 more? Because that'd be really cool. So this is saying wind, wind, kick, wind. Wind. Wind, wind. Oh, oh, that's showing the pipe. Okay, so it just wants me to go wind, kick, wind. That. Cool. Meme. Checkpoint. Okay. We're doing things. Wind. So I'm gonna win. Damn it. Okay, so it wants me. Oh, it wants me to do that. Okay. Alright, so far so good. Doing a lot of the same trick. This is a huge section without any sort of reset. Or without any sort of checkpoint or thingy. Really likes that underhang drop kick thing. I kind of dig the choice of background. It helps you set up just a little bit better. Gives you that kind of like one tile. That one tile look. This is a very fair Kaizo. Like, it's very straightforward, but it's very fair. We did it. What the fuck is this? Okay, so we're doing the little double thing over there. We're going to charge kick at some point, do another wall climb. In theory, land on something. Charge kick probably through a little gap, and then windstorm again. Didn't get to see anything. Alright, so this is going to be the main challenge for this level, is whether or not the amount of time it takes to get back really affects it. Because I played other, similar Kaizo gauntlet type levels, and it's very easy for the length of these sections to become their greatest weakness, because you have this big trick at the end that the level creator has practiced over and over again by, like, placing themselves at that trick and doing it over and over again until it's muscle memory. But for us, without the editor, we need to beat this whole section every time we want to get one try at it, and hope we remember whatever shenanigans there was. And then also just like input fatigue and whatnot. Like, this section here, it's like, I've done this. I'm done. I went way past this. I don't want to see it anymore. Wow. 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 If I were to put a checkpoint here, I would put a checkpoint. I'd add a little bit more junk before that big trick that I'm dying on, and put a checkpoint after the trick right before it. Right? So you do all this, you come here, you do this. At the end of the day, the fun part of Kaizos is the fluid motion of things. Doing those big tricks that are all chained together. The level is starting to grow stale. Oh my god, again. What the fuck? I can do it. Perfect bottom of the screen slide. No! Progress, though. So, jump off, slide, up. Does that need to be a perfect? Do I need to go over, or do I need to windstorm off that low wall? It goes over the top. There's like, you have a very specific window for that. See, this one here feels good. Those other ones do not. I feel like if I had a shorter path to get to that trick, we'd be past it by now. Exact same level, but with a checkpoint. Fucking blah blah blah. It feels like it's like an offbeat windstorm that I need to do there. So, funny story. In my day job, in addition to being a magician, I also work audiovisual. And in that job, we set up a lot of random events for stuff. And in the Americas, the cable we use for power is typically called a U-ground if you're in like Canada, or an Edison cable if you're in the States. Either way, it is the normal like power plug. But we also call the it's like a weird power adapter, external power adapter you get with like printers and stuff like that. That weird, like, people know what I'm talking about. You get a printer, it has a special end that connects to the printer, but then has a normal power plug on the other side. That, in the industry, is called a Euro cable. Don't ask me why. Anyway, I used to work this one job, and we were on a gig setting it up, and we were short a Euro cable for whatever thing we needed it for. So we sent a request back to the shop saying, hey, we need a Euro cable with the next You know, the next driver that comes to bring shit. And our warehouse guy, the logistics guy, is from Europe. So he got this, and I don't know if this is his first day on the job. I don't think it was. But he had to call us, and he's like, why do you guys need a European cable? Like, we don't have European cables. Because he was, you know, picturing the 240 European style connector, which is hilarious. And then we had to tell him, like, no, like this one, the thing, and you know, he got it, but I have no idea why it's called a Euro, but it is. And there you go. Now you have heard my funny story. Laugh. Fuck this jump. This jump right here, I don't have a good feeling for it. Everything else, I can play, like, blind right now. Not blind, but, like, instinctively. And the only time I die is when Mega Man decides to randomly look right when I want him to look left. But this one jump is being dicks. That one was my fault. Okay. Okay. Dude. Like, seriously, no checkpoint? Wait, what? What? Dude, I wanted to see what was up there. Alright, well, whatever. Checkpoint. Alright, this looks cool. It's kind of like a bit of a playground. This is like a parkour zone because you have a lot of different options in how you want to get over this. But I would have definitely have liked to be here sooner. Wait, what? So when you're on a platform, if you don't move, you can get kind of pushed into spikes and they will just slide you over. You only die if you try to, like, move into spikes. So, like this. Oh, they patched it. They patched it. Okay, so before, you could just let the spikes push into you, and some Kaizo people, some Kaizo creators made that kind of like part of the tech. Alright, so now we actually have to... The amount of time I spent on the first section has made this section a lot less enjoyable. Fuck. Alright, so same thing here. We're just going to do this. What? Okay. So for that section, it wants me to windstorm up, ckick over, and then windstorm some more. That is going to be interesting because there's a specific time he wants me to go. And if I go too soon, I'm not going to have a platform to land on. My biggest observation about this stage right now is it is aesthetically incredibly bland. It feels very tedious. Oh, fuck. Feels very tedious to look at. There's no eye candy, there's nothing to like distract myself with. It's just like, here is your square room. Move through it. Avoid spikes. Come on with this fucking too close to the wall tomfoolery. Okay. Do all that at some time that wasn't the time that I did it at. Okay, so we're gonna say we need to ride this thing like as soon as it leaves is when we're gonna go. That's what we want. All right, here we go. We did it! Yay! Checkpoint! Alright, there's a win thing at the top. Who's the boss? Oh, right. Napalm. What the... That was unfair. You've been pea-sick today? Is pea-sick like regular sick? But you built up pea speed first? Okay, we can do this. This fight is pretty janky feeling. Like, I see what he's doing here. I think it's easier to avoid getting bodied by C-kicking, though. Oh boy. Complete. That was actually pretty good, that last boss fight. It was chaotic, but once you kind of get the idea, it was kind of neat and fun. I'm giving it an upvote, but somewhat begrudgingly. What was my time? 40 minutes? Let us go in search of this level in the editor. Alright, so it's got the right number of rooms. Aesthetically bland. It got boring to look at very fast. Training section was good. Second section was a bit too long, repeating the first 3/4 over and over to get one more shot at the last trick was very frustrating. The tricks themselves were fine, and if they were presented in a less tedious way, I would have rated this level higher. The conveyor section was a good length and a nice challenge. Yeah. The boss was very hectic, but somehow it ended up becoming unorganized chaos with the use of ckick to get iframes. It was fun the way I ultimately figured out, but borderline annoying. It was good difficulty, but the presentation and pacing brought it down. Yeah, that's all I can say on that one. I'm rating this one at 5,500, tied with Rainbow Man right now. This was a Kaizo level, but it was such a... You know what? I'm reducing this score to 5,250. It was a Kaizo level, yes. It's not a bad Kaizo level, but it wasn't a great Kaizo level. There was no cheese, but the tech was all very generic. The aesthetics were all very plain, which made the drawbacks all that more apparent. And that was Napalm's Windstorm Challenge. Ranked number 3 in this contest, chosen by both myself and the rest of the Kaizo contest judges. So congratulations to OmegaNeo for that solid 3rd place. Coming up, in our final episode, we're going to look at the last 2 levels, and if you want to find out who took home the grand prize, I urge you to come back and take a look. In the meantime, please leave a like and subscribe and some comments down below. Take a look at these other 2 videos we have up here. Some other stuff you might like, some Mega Man 11 stuff probably. I don't know what it's putting there. We'll let YouTube do its thing. If you're interested in watching me live, come on over to Twitch/Gumjaw and you can see me there. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time for the final episode in the Mega Man Maker Kaizo Contest Judging Series.